Hey Forza heads, so update 21 for Forza Motorsport is in full swing, and with it we got IndyCar. Now I know loads of you excited to use IndyCar, and also know these can be quite challenging to drive. So in this video I'm going to show you the 5 easiest things you can do to make this car easier to drive, more competitive, faster, and just give you an overall more fun IndyCar experience. So if you want to improve your lap times and improve your finishing positions and overall improve your IndyCar experience, then this is a video for you. Let's check it out. So here we are, we're at Indianapolis, we're in the IndyCar, we picked the Honda. I'm going to jump in, I'm going to show you the tune for this car quickly. It's in stock form at the moment. We're going to show you the couple of little adjustments you can make just to improve this car, because basically they're a little bit fast on the front axle and they're probably a little bit loose on the rear axle. You know what I mean? You get some cars where you turn in, they turn in nice and fast, but sometimes they turn in so fast the rear can become loose. And then when you apply the throttle, it also exacerbates the situation. So we've got standard tyre pressure, we're going into gearing, we drop our front gear a little bit, we slightly lengthen second, and then we improve third, fourth, fifth and sixth to just make it look overall more linear, and the gears just getting slightly shorter as we progress. We're then going to dial it back to about 200 mile an hour. We're not really going to touch springs, we're not really going to touch air dampening. We're then going to bring the roll bar up just so it matches the front, which is on 24. So we're going to bring it up from 16 to 24 on the rear. That's going to help create a little bit of extra rotation from the rear being just as stiff as the front and balance the car. Now here's the main improvement. What we're going to do is we're just going to increase for these track events, for the race circuits, we're going to increase the rear aero. And this is going to, by default, increase the percentage of air that also goes to the rear. So to reduce the percentage of air that goes to the front. So that difference is going to take away some rotational value that we increased with the roll bars. So you're going to find it gives you a nice balanced effect, and you can be very confident putting it into corners. Brake wise, we just dial out to 47% towards the rear, and then we're on there 130% brake, and then the differential we're going to dial back to 55%. That's going to give us a little smoother throttle on the way out of the bend, and then we're going to dial the deceleration up to 20%, and that's just going to give us a little bit more control on the transition into the bend. So I'm going to go out now, demonstrating a quick qualifying session where we can put this car. So let's have a go. I'll also save this tune. So if you do want to just try this tune, I'll save it down as a track tune. I'll put track and I'll put oval or something on the other tune. So yeah, let me know in the comments. But we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you find any of my videos do help you with tuning, give us a thumbs up. It does help the channels a lot. And you know, I'm really hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers in the next sort of month or so. So if you can help us, you know, it'd be much appreciated. So here we are, we're going out straight away. We're gonna have a look, see what sort of lap times we can set. Now you can see straight away the front end, like as I turn in here, like if anything, I go a little bit wide the first time round. So as I come in, just trying to take the curve as much as you can. Now I've left the damping and everything standard, which I think is quite high on this car, but like I say to you in the other tuning videos, generally your damping, your spring rate is going to be more to do with the speed of travel rather than the type and weight of car you're in. That's your spring rate. Your spring rate's going to mitigate against the weight of the car and everything else, but your dampening is going to be almost like a bump stop for, you know, how hard the travel will be allowed to stop, the compression of the wheel, and then the rebound will be how quick the shock releases it, right? So that's in a sense what controls you. When your spring rate can be supple, so it can control you over the curves. If you try and do stiff spring rates and then you try and do stiff dampers as well, you'll find you'll get a lot of jack-in-the-box feel off of the bumps and everything, especially places like the Nordschleifer and that lot on the Nürburgring. So generally you want to be running soft springs, hard dampening, or perhaps in some cases you want to run soft springs and hard dampening, and that way you'll always be able to somewhat mitigate the curves. You won't be causing too much pressure in one area. We come around from our first lap, and first lap out we're straight into first with a 1:15.3. So you can see straight away it was smooth, we didn't get no penalties. You can see we're going to get, this time we're going to brake a little bit early, we're going to try and get in on the curb, get one wheel over the curb there, just get it in, a little bit squeeze of the throttle, 80%, 90%, 100% throttle, going out, and we're just going to allow the car to gradually slow down in second gear, then first gear. Generally you want to click your downshifts a little bit later than you think, because it's a lot easier and more linear to slow down in the higher gear. It means, like, you know, if you're always breaking the gearbox down, you're going to be slowing down as fast as possible. Not every corner wants you to slow down as fast as possible. Some corners you just need to let off and lay in, so leaving it in a higher gear, like the carousel on Road America, you're better off letting off and leaving that in a higher gear to take longer to slow down than speeding up and applying the brakes, so squirting and squirting and squirting. So yeah, So here we come, coming around for the second lap of qualifying now. Up around the bank turn, clip the curb, nice late brake, going to try and cut the apex. There we go, perfect, got 4 wheels over it. Probably could have got out wider and whipped it in a little bit tighter, but we managed to get out a little bit of half throttle, get back on full gas. And then we just managed to sweep the grass, which just kind of pushed down the line, just mitigating me throttle there. Still improved, 112, 13, 14, 114.8, so we still improved by what, half a second, just over, I do believe. So that's got us in pole still at the moment. Are we going to get any competition coming our way? There we go, off, someone's in with a lap time. Now what you see on this race, because I did record the race but I've done it in a separate video, is in the race there was actually, people were playing 4 strategies, right? So there was someone going hard, there was someone going medium soft, so there was someone going soft medium, and there was someone going soft soft, and that was all happening in the front 4. So if you want to see that race, let me know in the comments, because I've recorded it. You can see I put myself on pole. Let me know what strategy you thought I picked, and let me know where you think I come, and I'll share the race with you later in the week. But as you can see, this tune makes it a lot easier to drive, even in the lower gears. As long as you can mitigate that sort of extra bit of boost you get from first gear, a little bit of throttle control just as first gear comes in, all the next gears will just plough on through, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. And then coming down, cutting the corner, into the section for the last time. Are we going to keep it on pole? Coming round, but yeah, like I say, let me know in the comments if you want to see a full tuning guide for one of these cars, and I'll break it down and show you how we can improve and slow down these cars. And any other cars that you have real problem with, let me know, and we'll make a community video and we'll try and find the hardest cars to tune, and you know what I would do to mitigate some of the problems you have. So yeah, let me know in the comments. But there we go, we're back in the pits, we're on pole. What we get, 114 something I think. Like I say, come back and we'll check out the race. But I hope this video helps you. Give me a thumbs up please, and I'll check you out in the next one. Remember, when the clutch drops,